Hey, it's Andre, and it's time for another Friday Flying Update. Ultrabase? That's right, in the studio to be installed on the A printer is a Ultrabase by Anycubic. I picked this up from Amazon and I had a friend, Andy Chase, bring it up when he was coming up from the US on a trip. And I'm impressed so far. I can't wait to install it. I actually have a buddy who's running this, and he's had really good results. So basically, it looks like it's a nice updated bed. So I will put a little bit of a controller in there as well, a little MOSFET controller, so I get a little better stabilization on and protection for the main board of the printer, as well as a nice coated surface to print off. And it is a 220 by 220, so it matches the current setup of the A8, which is pretty cool. The A has actually been printing away and rather busy in the last couple of weeks since the last update. And I'm almost done majority of the fuselage for the giant Spitfire, the 1700mm Spitfire from 3DLabPrint. I've actually just run through my first spool from 3D Solutions Tech. So it got real close on the last one, and I've switched over to the other one. And I did discover a few flaws here and there in a couple pieces, so I have been reprinting a few pieces that just didn't make it. But this thing is getting big. I can't even stack the whole printer. The whole printed plane on the bench. It is that long. So I guess I'm going to start preparing it to be built together or glued together. A lot of the pieces to the back where they run the control rods to the rear controls. I want to go through there with a drill and prep all that stuff. And so obviously I'll read the instructions manual, the build manual on how to set it all up and get it going, and take it from there one step at a time. No flying. Once again, no flying. The weather today was actually, we were above zero and it rained. We lost a lot of snow, and now we're crashing down and getting freezing rain. So we replaced all that snow with water and now ice. So this weekend is a complete write-off. The fields are going to be ice. So I actually have been looking at RC trucks again, just because something just to do. My crawler does pretty good in the snow, but I want something with a little bit more punch, a little bit more snow clearance and stuff. So I doubt I'll end up purchasing anything else because it's expensive, and I really want to focus my energy and my direction for 2018 on stuff that I enjoy doing and brings a little bit more content to the channel. Speaking of which, thank you. The channel is actually doing really well, and the last couple of weeks have been very interesting to watch, and so it's been growing and growing and growing, and my content will continue to grow. I can't wait to get out and do reviews. I got those 3 airplanes, 2 from Motion RC and 1 from RC Moments, to go out and fly, and just the weather's been so terrible that I haven't even bothered, and I've told all my suppliers saying, hey, it's nothing I can do about it. I can talk about the airplane on the bench, we can look at it, but the meat of the review is to get out and go flying with it and get my reaction to how things go. So we're in a holding pattern. Not how I expected 2018 to start off. We kind of saw that around Christmas, that the weather just wasn't cooperating and this cold snap, and we're right back to where we were. It was like one day, a couple days of reprieve, and of course you're at work when it really is flyable weather. So, oh well, I guess we'll get some indoor flying in with a couple of the copters, and I do have a build, the vegan build and everything. I'm still going, but I'll continue to print. Like I said, the next stuff to print for the big Spitfire is some tail sections, rudder, elevator sections, and just start assembling and seeing how it goes. But this airplane's going to look good, and I'm really impressed how a lot of the print is coming out. Obviously, the next part of the project will be evaluating where to get my parts, what sources, retracts, motor, ESC, props, spinner, and a few other things, servos. So there will be a bit of an investment to get that airplane all kitted up and ready to go. So, well, there you go. It is a real simple, quick Friday flying update. We will be doing a podcast on Sunday, so tune into our Facebook live stream if you're interested in listening to our thoughts on everything that's happened in the last 2 weeks. Obviously, there have been a few changes in the industry, which we'll probably be discussing. I'm Andre. It's Friday. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.